pretty good form in the last couple of weeks. Referee Kareni from Fiji. So last game of the day, Argentina against Canada. It's a game that has certainly thrown up some surprise results. It's been a fascinating day and plenty more great action to come as Argentina kick off against Canada. A kick that just goes the 10 and enables Argentina to get up and pressurise, but they can't take the ball in. And so we'll come back for a scrum. Lucas Hammond there just feeling the effects of a bit of a knock on the hand, the Canadian player, and still feeling it. I think just bang on the elbow, but he'll feed the scrum.
It's just going to be one of those games, isn't it? Tony can tell already physical encounter. That's what the Argentinians thrive on, so the Canadians will really have to aim up in that department.
Line. Sit.
I don't think they'll be thinking about points differential, these teams at the moment. What they really want to do is win the game. Then they know they're safe in the top 8. So many valuable points at stake. Fualafau has had a strong game. Well, just as soon as I say that, he drops the ball. And a knock on each way. It's been an energy-sapping day, this, Carl. High humidity, high temperatures, and these teams are going to be feeling it.
Most definitely, even though the shadow has come across the park here, Allianz Stadium, the temperature and humidity is still up there. It's interesting to see too that the Canadians have put Mike Fualafau in the standoff role. You can see their first receiver for Canada, and usually a forward.
Yes, he was doing a lot of the kicking for them early on in the day, and here he is on defence. Well, in the end, Harry Jones has to help him out, but first chance of the game is going to go the way of Argentina as Lautaro Bazan makes good ground, but then he loses possession, and here's big Adam Zaruba for Canada, gets it away to Justin Douglas. Got a great set of wheels on him, this fellow, and he'll score. He is in top form at the moment, Justin Douglas, and he opens the scoring for Canada.
Well, he's one of the fastest men in this Canadian team, but it was Isaac Kay at the breakdown doing some great work. He gives it out to Fualafau. Fualafau gives it to Zaruba, the power on the wing, but this is the guy with speed, so that's a good combination. Zaruba with the power, this guy with the blistering speed. What a start for Canada.
Damien McGrath, the coach, made an interesting call, hasn't he? Because they're missing their real class act, Nathan Hirayama. And so who was going to go into that playmaker role? Well, we thought maybe it might be Pat Kay, but he's gone with Mike Fualafau. And here he is, drop-kicking the conversion. He's making a good fist of it, and Canada lead Argentina by 7-0.
Yeah, probably the reason he has gone with Mike Fualafau is because he's so physical in that standoff role, and that's what the Argentinians will try and go down that 10 channel.
Oh, he gets a kick off on the right spot, and here he is gathering the rebound. So he's playing a great all-round hand here, Mike Fualafau. Now Lucas Hammond dragging a defender over halfway. And some good defensive work there for Argentina by Joaquin Riera. Takes the tap quickly. Here's the skipper, Revol. Left behind by Gonzalez Rizzoni. Tidied up by Osacho. Revol. Riera now. Straightening the line is Barbier. Finds a little hole too. Drops it off to Herman Schultz. And he gets it inside the 22. So Argentina, opportunity for them to strike back after conceding the first try. Gonzalez Rizzoni. He's lost it forward though, has he? Yes, there's the whistle. Ooh, boy, some alarm bells going off there amongst the Canadians who thought for a moment he was going to let that go. He took a moment to blow the whistle, Carl.
Yeah, they all stopped and were willing it as well, and it's the right call. Yeah, that goes half a metre forward. It was good defence by Harry Jones in the end, the captain for the Canadians, but they did well cutting up the supporting lines, the Canadians in defence, so had to force that pass.
Was such a
Crouch.
19-year-old thought he was over for the try.
Line.
So there's the bottom line. Winner through to the quarterfinals. What a foul.
Yep.
There's that strength that Carl was talking about.
7. Offside. 7. Offside.
Bazan here. Ran from Cordoba.
Well, it's a luxury when you've got a guy who's over 100 kgs standing in the number 10 role. The mic full of foul. Your scrum was under pressure. You're right on your line. You give it to the big man to hit it up and get the penalty.
Well, he just gets them a metre or two every time, doesn't he? Just creates a little bit of extra space for those in line to receive the next phase of possession. So here's the throw, and Moonlight, as he so often does, wins the line out for Canada. Taken to ground by Lucas Hammond, although the referee says you have to let him go.
Release blue.
Isaac Kay gets rid of it. Foiler foul. That strength again, just shrugging off the tackles. Revol has to come in and help out. Well, they're playing it straight up the middle here, the Canadians. Standing in the tackle, Harry Jones. Now that's a loose ball, and Argentina have it. Lovely little flip away there from Osachuk. Chance on the outside for Menendez. Over! Well, there was some nice skills in that. I think the referee wants to check here.
Do you see a clear grounding?
Grounding is good.
Okay. You're not sure about the touch? Okay. RVR. TMO, sorry. Nori, you there?
Well, first instinct, I thought he got there, and he did too, Carl.
Yeah, nothing wrong with that try. You can see the legs. Foot's up. Right leg's up there. There's nothing wrong with that. This will be the best shot of it, Tony. Now the foot's up there. One touch. Get the top foot. Yeah, gets it down too.
So try it is. It's wide out for the conversion. But Nicolas Menendez look at it.
Well, it's a loose pass from Isaac Kay there from the Canadians. They got the intercept. Justin Douglas just can't get him out, but that's good body control by Nicolas Menendez.
Kick from out wide. Not successful. So Canada lead Argentina 7-5, and well, you can just sense the importance of this game. They are fighting for every millimetre out there.
Well, the defence of the Argentinians actually forced the attack of Canada into short corridors, and you don't want to live there with the Argentinians. That's how they like to play the game.
It's always been one of their great strengths, hasn't it? Their physicality. Canada not too shabby themselves. Moonlight doesn't mind the tough stuff. Comes back to Douglas. To work it wide, and big Zaruba, who's menacing on the flanks. Kay, nice ball away to Fuailafau, and he has that ability to stand and fend off the tacklers, just running out of support, so he has to take it back and feel. That went forward from Moonlight. Well, it was a bit of a hospital pass as well, and then a knock on, so it's all gone horribly wrong for Canada. Argentina swoop on it, and here's their chance now. Gonzalez Rizzoni coming back. Osachuk straightens, wheels, turns, breaks through, scores. Well, he's a star on the rise for Argentina. Matias Osachuk, just 19 years of age, but he did that beautifully.
Well, it was Herman Schultz, the one that got the turnover. Look at the ball plate by Osachuk. Gets off the ground in support, comes into the halfback roll, throws a little dumb. There's actually no one out there. Pirouettes, the defence falls for everything. Zaruba over chases. What a good individual effort.
Well, he really has caught the eye in his first World 7 Series. Revol adds the extras. And so at half-time, it's tight, but Argentina have the lead by 12-7. So Fuailafau kicks off for Canada, who trail Argentina in this must-win contest. Getting up Zaruba, got a hand to it first, But Isaac Kay just couldn't find a way to get the ball in field. There he is, the man from Kamloops, River City in British Columbia. Clobbered as he tried to get the ball away. That's good, determined stuff from Gaston Revol. Revol it is, throws down to the back of the line out, collects it. So Argentina get first use of the ball. A little untidy, but then, oh, they were following the bouncing ball, the Canadians, and streaking away is Luciano Gonzalez Rizzoni. Spectacular finish. Well, the pass was loose, and he pounced on it.
Sometimes good things can happen from bad plays. It wasn't a dusty pass here, but this looks like a Santiago Gomez Cora play. Just the weight and the way he's able to duck underneath the defence of Canada. You see him there just realising the defence was coming across, but it was never going to catch him. Gonzalez Rizzoni with a fancy finish.
Get high points for that dive, but it's amazing the number of times teams sometimes seem to get mesmerised by a bouncing ball, Carl.
Well, just the defence just got caught on its heels just a little bit. Maybe that dive just hurt the quad a little bit, so we'll take it down a notch to a 7.3.
Yeah, points off for damaging himself.
2-score game now though, Tony, for this Canadian team, and they look very flat. Damien McGrath, the coach, asked for them to lift the tempo. They have to find it right now.
There's Revol. So Argentina out to 17-7. And that puts them in good shape. Still plenty of time to play though. Pat Kay might have been a little underused this weekend so far. Very good in Wellington last week, and he can certainly make things happen. Here's another man who can do that, Adam Zaruba. Moonlight goes one way, then the other. Sabato with the tackle. Hammond. Here's Zaruba. And busting through the middle. Well, they're still going up the middle. And again, they've given the ball away. Scrambled away by Bazan. Now the kick through. And driving Canada back. Now, what can Justin Douglas spark from the backfield? Oh, he goes waltzing through a gap. Then he puts the hammer down, and away he goes. Justin Douglas brings Canada back into it.
Well, that is a very average kick from Argentina. They just conceded possession. They had two men chasing on the kick, but Justin Douglas getting back, doing the hard work. There it is there. It takes a lot out of you. He comes back. He's in his own 22. When he reaches and gets the ball, the way he's able to goes across and just use his left foot step to great effect. And he's always had top end speed. We've seen it before in this game already, and he gets his double.
That narrows the margin down. Kick is important, but Kay has hooked it away to the left. So it's a 5-point game. Argentina 17, Canada 12. Justin Douglas, his 4th try of the weekend. Strong contender for our dream team at the end of the weekend on these performances. So it's Argentina with their noses in front. Who's going through to the top 8? Zaruba does superbly from the restart. Canada coming back at them now. Douglas flings it on. Quick hands, good hands too from Kay. And now Matt Mullins is on the field, and he shows good determination. Douglas fends off one. And takes it to ground. Zaruba says, go that way. And Moonlight on the ball now. John Moonlight thought about the offload. Mullins clears it away. Kay bobbled it. Lose a little momentum. And nowhere really, nothing that Justin Douglas could do with that, so they set it again. Moonlight, Zaruba. Well, he could kick the door open, and the offload, the hook shot offload, just not accurate enough. Harry Jones has to watch it roll into a touch.
Yeah, Adam Zaruba. I'm not sure they're using to best effect. Last week you saw him on Wellington on the wing, going on the outside. He's playing one man in. A lot of times he's taking contact with a big man. He's got to back himself.
Revol with some urgency in his voice, overthrows it and scooped up beautifully by Harry Jones, pops it into a little hole, so Canada get it back. But Argentina, well, it's always been a great strength of theirs. Over the ball, Lautaro Bazan-Velez.
He backs all forwards, isn't it, Tony? They're just so effective at this part of the game. Good technique, keeping his own balances there, nice and early, over the ball.
And it came through the ranks of the Pumitos, the Argentinian under-20s. And from that, Argentina have failed to find touch, and so they're just keeping the door open for Canada here. The doorway into the top 8. It's Argentina by 5. Less than a minute to play, but Canada have the ball. Now, Justin Douglas again puts the foot down, gets the offload away, and there it is on the 22. Moonlight was waiting for it, never came. So now Jones takes it back to the far side. Offload away, Zaruba gets it away to Kay. Pat Kay heads round towards the posts. The scores are locked. Argentina pleading for the referee to check. He's not interested. It's all tied up with the kick to come.
There was nothing wrong with the put down, but now we go to the mathematicians. The game's been, well, the pool's been chucked wide open because Russia beat the USA. What happens if it's a tie?
If it's a tie, Argentina would go through on a superior points difference.
Oh, who's going to step up? Oh, there he is, Pat Kay, the man of the moment.
Well, he's got to say, take your time. You can't do that anymore.
Well, I think time is up on the clock. He has 30 seconds for the time that is scored to kick this conversion. So he has to get on his bike here.
Well, Pat Kay, Canada need this. If they're to make the top 8, they need this kick. Draw's good enough for Argentina. Pat Kay, it is away to the left. So it ends in a draw. Coaches shake hands, thrilling match. But Argentina have the superior points diff. We'll clarify all that time to come. So the final score, 17-all, Canada and Argentina. While the players come to the end of a wearying day, let's get some reaction now from down sideline.
Thank you very much. Well, Santiago, tough out there, a draw, but you made it through the quarterfinals. Must be pretty happy with that.
It was very tight. We are trying to develop a team, and was very tight. They did it very well, so we are very happy because we are in quarterfinal. So
best of luck in the quarters.
Thank you very much.